That didn't even work. That time it worked. Nope, still not working. There we go. It has come to my attention that I am getting a little sloppy. Caught me playing with my rod there. All right, so as you can see, I got my workspace mostly cleaned up here. Today, I'd like to say that I am a lot closer than I actually am on this build. Rotating assemblies at the machine shop. I chatted with the guy for a while. He builds engines his whole life since like 80 or 70 or the 80s. I can't remember what he said. Anyways, he talked me into running King bearings. So I am going to run King bearings, not these cheap BSs that I got somewhere. I don't know. I have parts everywhere. Anyways, we're going to take a look at this head. I'm running 243 heads on this build. Now, I'm looking at this head specifically first because it looks like we have a bent valve. Now, I want to see if it's actually bent or what the deal there is. So we're going to pull these valves out. I think I have new valves. I might need to buy new valves, which I really don't want to. But if I need it and the seat's okay and I can just get away with putting a new valve in, that's the way I'm going to go. Now, you'll often see these social media R words do something along the lines of this when they're pulling keepers out. That didn't even work. That time it worked. Nope, still not working. There we go. Now it's out. Yeah, so does that work? Yeah, obviously I have the valve in my, or the spring in my hand, but there's a better way to do that. Now, I was saying there was a better way. Our friends over at the LS Swap Shop sent us this valve spring tool to try out. Now, I already did this once off camera to make sure I didn't look like a moron on camera, but you're going to take your can't think of the name of it, the thing that the rocker arms ride on. You're going to take that, you're going to screw this in. Don't use power tools. Screw that in. You're going to get you one of these fancy ratchets. By fancy, I mean a ratchet, 3/8 drive, and a magnet, which we have our magnet here. And we're going to press down and pull the keeper out. Now, this would be much easier if you somehow strap the head down, but I don't care. Anyways, keepers are out. We just pulled the two keepers out. We take this fancy tool off without power tools. And there you have it. Now, I mean, you can do your socket trick, but that was pretty simple. And going back together is going to be even simpler. I don't think I'm going to get to that in this video, but I will feature it in another video. Now, we had two valve issues. And I'm not saying these valves are bent, but yeah. Now, as far as the head goes, we had one bent valve here. And upon inspection, the valve seat looks okay. The guide also looks okay. Here's a non-bent valve. We're going to slide it in here and see. Can I find the hole? There's the hole. I'm going to slide it in, and it's binding up. That is not a good sign. So, yeah. Bent intake valve, bent intake valve. The seats look okay on both of them. You know, I'm not measuring them right now, so I don't know for sure. I'm going off of what I see, but it looks like we're going to have to put new valve guides in, at least these two, and get two new valves. So this episode is going to be cut. Dang, I can't even get it out. This episode is going to be cut a little short. I planned on doing a little bit more, but I am going to take these to the machine shop. Anyways, if you are, where's it at? I can't see over this head. There we go. If you are doing valves on your LS heads, this little tool, very affordable, very solid, um, made out of good parts, very durable. I would highly recommend getting this tool to make your life doing valve springs on an LS head easier. Again, you can purchase these at the LS Swap Shop. I will put the link in the description. Thanks for watching.